All right, y'all, we're going to be doing something completely different on this video. We're going to be talking about hunting gear that I've been using here for the last good long while now. Let me tell you, we've done videos on this channel, almost 10 years of videos, hundreds of them, talking about just about every night vision and thermal optic you can think of for the past several years. Hunting strategies, baiting hogs, hunting coyotes, lots of thermal hunts on this channel. Never really did a video dedicated to the gear that I'm using, and we're going to do all of that today. We're going to try to make it as short as possible, but I want to hit the highlights of what I've been using, talk a little bit about it, and kind of direct you if you're looking to get something similar, if you want to find the same exact stuff. I can put links to it all in the description, but you need to stay tuned because we got a lot to get through right now. But first, before I show you all of the gear, just so I can continue to keep my job, my full-time job, if you're looking to buy a night vision or thermal optic, you can give me a call, 877-350-1818, outdoorlegacygear.com. Most of this stuff that I'm going to show you today, we do not sell at Outdoor Legacy. I think there's only one or two items that we actually do sell. Everything else is just kind of from throughout the industry and kind of compiled together. I'm going to show it to you here in just a minute. But if you want to buy an optic, give me a call, 877-350-1818. Would really appreciate it. Okay, the first thing we're going to start with is the pack. This is the Eberlestock Team Elk pack. This is big enough to carry all of my gear. All the stuff I'm going to show you fits perfectly in this bag. Also has a rifle scabbard. I'll show you what it looks like with the rifle in there. This is hard to keep all in the frame, but this is a full-size pack. Now, really designed for all the big game backcountry hunters that are elk hunting and trying to pack out a big animal after a kill or anything. Being able to pack it out of the mountains. But it works really nicely for holding all of my hog and predator equipment, because if you coyote hunt enough, you know that you're carrying all kinds of gear, collars, tripods, hand calls, all kinds of just flashlights and everything. I mean, seats. Sometimes I carry a seat. This is nice enough; it carries everything in it. But I really like the rifle scabbard. It holds it right there. Sometimes holding it across your chest, you got if you're carrying a binocular, sometimes it's hard to do that. But being able to have that rifle right there in the top of that scabbard and pull it out. I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. Give you a chance to get an even closer look at it. Here's what it looks like without the rifle in it. So you've got so much storage designed for just carrying so much equipment. Where people might be carrying out a big elk. I've been able to store my tripods in here. I put my seat down in this middle compartment. I've been able to put my electronic collar, which we're going to be talking about here in a little bit, in just the main compartment. But it's on a solid frame. And I mean, you put it on there and you don't feel much weight at all. So whether you're using this just for predator hunting or hog hunting, if you do like I do, I hike a lot, hiking into a lot of different places, doing a lot of walking. Having a nice bag that supports the weight really, really helps you. Makes it when you're getting out there and walking a couple miles or 3 miles a night and carrying all this gear, it makes it a little bit easier, especially when you talk about the weight of the rifles, your tripods, calls, and all that stuff. I mean, you could be carrying quite a bit of weight. But again, Eberlestock Team Elk Pack. Let's get to the next item. All right, all you predator coyote hunters, all y'all want to know about calls. If you're looking for electronic e-collars, get questions all the time. What are you using? I'm not a connoisseur of electronic collars, y'all. I was recommended a brand. That's what I went with. There's a lot of good brands out there that have a lot of good quality sounds, speaker systems. This is the one that I've been using, man, for probably 3 or 4 years now. This is the Lucky Duck Revolt. And it has a tripod. It swivels 360 degrees, has a spot for a decoy on the top. Obviously, it's got your electronic collar. The range is really, really far. The sounds are really good. I think it comes loaded with 100 sounds. I haven't put very many on it. The ones that it comes with are really good, but the speaker quality is fantastic. The range is fantastic. It's durable. I mean, I've hunted with this thing for 4 years now, and it has been in my bag and banged around and all kinds of stuff, and is done great. No problems with it at all. If it broke tomorrow, I would buy another Lucky Duck collar. You know, they've just been that great for us. Now, other brands out there, if you've heard of Fox Pro, Ecotech, I mean, I think they're good collars too. Never used them much. You know, always just really stuck with the Lucky Duck. I used a couple before then that weren't very good quality of a different brand I won't mention. But these have been rock solid, like I said. If it broke tomorrow, I'd buy another one and probably use the same. I think they make a different version of this now, like the Super Revolt or something like that. But still, fantastic colors. That's what I've been using for a long time. All right, now I'll show you probably the oldest item in my pack that I've been carrying for a very long time. And please, y'all don't judge me from the way it looks. It's very old. This is the Kopfjager tripod Reaper grip. I've had this thing a very, very long time. And the great thing about it is I've used tripods in the past that I have broken endlessly. I mean, spent $100, $200 on a tripod just to have it break after a year, which, you know, that's not too bad, a year's use out of it, but they weren't really designed to do what I was trying to get it to do with holding and supporting the entire weight of the rifle. This Kopfjager Reaper grip folds up very small, but I'm not a very short guy. I'm 6'1", 6'2". This thing will extend up higher than I could even reach my rifle. So it extends up, or it compacts into a small package, but gets very large. The greatest thing about it, very stable, very secure. You lock your rifle into place, clamp it down to a clamp. The good thing about it, you can use any rifle, whether you're using a AR style rifle, bolt action rifle, chassis rifle, everything will fit in that clamp. Secures it down. The most important thing for the tripod is trust. You have a nice rifle, a several $1,000 optic. Last thing you want to do is not be able to trust that that tripod is going to be able to hold the weight of that rifle if you walk off. I know if I'm going out to retrieve a coyote or a hog, I can leave my rifle on this Kopfjager tripod and it will not fall over. It's not light. I'll tell you, there are lighter tripods out there. But the weight is a good trade-off for trust and security of my rifle and my optic. I'm not worried about it. I'll tell you, this is a $399 tripod, and $399 seems like a lot of money, but these days for tripods, it's not very expensive. There are several out there that are double the price. So when we first started, this is one of the only items at Outdoor Legacy that I'm going to show you that we actually sell. But when we started selling it, we're like, man, $400 for a tripod, that's a lot. These days, this is one of the least expensive tripods on the market, and it works really well, very secure, stable, exactly what you need. I'm telling you, you got to get that. There's the other tripods out there on the market I've tested. They're very, very good. They're very expensive, but I still got Old Faithful, and she is banged up and ugly, and I still keep taking her to the dance. Okay, let's get to some fun stuff. We're going to talk about rifles and talk about very quickly about suppressors. This is my American Defense Manufacturing UIC Compact Hunter, chambered in 6.5 Grendel. I've been using this for, I've had it probably 2 or 3 years now. Absolutely my favorite AR rifle. Very small, compact. It's a 12 or 12.5 inch barrel. Again, chambered in 6.5 Grendel, which is probably my favorite all around hog hunting, coyote hunting round. If I'm taking one rifle and I want to hunt hogs and coyotes, and I want a lightweight setup, I'm taking this. Very small, compact. It's got a brace on it, but really, really like this compact American Defense rifle. I'll put a link to the description of that one. American Defense, as you know, if you listen to the Late Night Vision Show, they make a lot of different things. We sell a lot of their mounts, their quick release mounts for all the thermal scopes, but their specialty has been rifles, and they make some of the best AR rifles on the market. I'm going to show you another one of theirs right now too. Okay, this is my newest rifle. This is my baby. This is the it's a 243 chambered rifle. on an American Defense Manufacturing. This is this PRC 700 SA chassis, and it is a precision shooting rifle chassis, but fantastic for coyote hunting. I mean, it's chambered in 243. Really, really love this setup. This chassis is my favorite. It's my favorite rifle right now. I love the 243 round. Just to me, it's very nostalgic. It's been around forever, and you can hunt anything with it. You know, you can get them in very lightweight setups as far as the cartridges and rounds. You can get them in a lightweight setup. You can get them in a heavier grain setup as well. But man, this rifle right here is my baby. Now this is a 20. It says 20-inch barrel. I don't have my suppressor on it because I'm going to show you what the suppressor is that I'm using. But it's 20-inch barrel. It's for longer range shooting. I really use this specifically for coyote hunting and coyote hunting tournaments. Really, really like this. This is my baby. This is she gets used a lot, but she spends some time in the safe when she's not being used. All right, we're going to talk about suppressors real quick. We got maybe one other item, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. You know, I've really been using my favorite one right now, SilencerCo Omega 300. Definitely not brand new. They've been on the market for a while. I think they're probably one of SilencerCo's most popular suppressors. Very short, compact. Has QD mounts that you can put on all your rifles. So I have all these special QD mounts, so it makes it easy to get on and off on all my different rifles. It's a 300, you know, it's a 30 caliber round suppressor. So I put it on all my, I mean, really everything that I have is pretty much 30 caliber, or I do have a 223 or something that I might put it on, but most everything is 30 caliber. Will fit all of that. Does very, I mean, you know, suppressors are pretty quiet. What I like about this, it's just very small, compact, lightweight. That's my favorite part of it. But SilencerCo Omega 300. All right, we're right about the end. I'm looking here on my office with all my stuff spread out. I think we got all of the highlights. I don't think there's really anything else that y'all might even care to look at. This is the side piece I carry when I'm out hunting. This is the Glock 43X. Really, I mean, this is one of my newest, I have gone through a pistol buying phase lately. I don't know why, because I'm usually not a pistol guy, more of a rifle person. But saw this, really liked it. Compact, but has a full-size grip. Really like the full-size grip on that. Holds, I'm probably going to get this wrong, I think 10 rounds plus one. I'm pretty sure is what it holds. But again, small, compact. This is what I carry when I'm out hunting. If I have made the mistake of going out without a pistol and, you know, going to retrieve something and the thing jumping up. And that is not a good feeling to have. So it is good if you don't always want to carry your rifle with you over to drag hogs off or coyotes off. It is nice to have a side piece. But again, this is the Glock 43X. Shoots great, cycles great. I mean, no problem at all. I've got some other pistols a little bit bigger than that also do well. Maybe I'll do a pistol show or a pistol episode one of these days, but really liking that. Okay, I hope you liked it. This show was specifically not to be about anything night vision or thermal, not showing any optics. We do have some stuff we're going to be reviewing very soon. This is just gear, and probably the basic gear that I take out. The Team Elk pack by Eberlestock. You know, I've got my Kopfjager tripod set up. Sometimes I carry a little seat, but man, you can get those really cheap, those little fold out seats. You know, they're $10 or something like that. Nothing fancy. Sometimes I'll use that if I'm going and, you know, I need to be able to sit down to be more concealed when I'm out coyote hunting. But I got the Lucky Duck Revolt collar, got the Glock 43X, the Kopfjager tripod, my rifles with the American Defense Manufacturing UIC Compact Hunter. That's my Grendel. My American Defense Manufacturing PRC 700 SA chassis, chamber with the rifle chambered in 243. That's my longer range shooting coyote hunting setup. Trying to think. Oh yeah, suppressor. The SilencerCo Omega 300 is my suppressor. These are just things, y'all, that when you call in and you're asking about scopes and you say, "Oh, while I got you on the phone, what tripod are you using? What collar are you using? What rifles are you using?" These are the things that you call and ask me about after we talk about scopes. So if you're looking to buy a night vision or thermal scope, again, I'm going to say it again, OutdoorLegacyGear.com, 877-350-1818. Love to have you call. Love to talk to you over the phone, talk about these scopes, talk about hunting gear. And we look forward to helping you out in the future. So continue, please, to watch the Late Night Vision Show podcast every Thursday. Brand new episode. Find it on YouTube. You can go find it on our main website, thelatenightVisionShow.com. But I hope to see y'all back very, very soon. Y'all take care.